feeding my dog. I apologize I got home late.
It happens.
All right. I'm going to make myself a quick bathroom break, and I'll be good to go. Stream is live, mics only, just FYI.
Nah. The fuck was that?
Alright, guys. I'm here. I'm sorry that I was AFK there for a second here at the beginning of the game scheduled time. But I guess I'm not perfect. Here it is, 5:30 exactly. We got 3 out of 4 players tonight. How do you all feel about playing without Steve? Oh, fucking Paul.
I mean, as it stands, we're without Steve as well.
Well, why are we without Steve? He's AFK.
Took himself some liberties, some breaks. We'll be
Okay.
back.
Well, yeah, we can do that. It's the beginning of the session. Rick, you had entertained the idea of getting a 5th player. I myself...
I think no, I wasn't
I
the one who
did.
brought up the 5th player. It was that guy.
I did.
Oh, Rick.
That guy.
Rick.
Thanks.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I had
Remember
a
your name.
25%
I
chance
think of you as
getting it.
Tug.
You can say Tug.
So I'm of the opinion that like the more moving parts there are, the more frequently we're gonna have an issue.
That's fair. Like,
So I like a party of 4. If we miss a player, we still have 75% of our players. If we add another player,
plus if we add in another, that's like the XP is getting divided in more directions, which means less for us.
That's true. I have intended on taking you guys up to 20th level with the various adventures that I have available to me. And some of those adventures give out experience based on a group of 4 players. So that is another reason why I went with 4. Getting down to the math again was if we add another player and we miss one player, it's almost just as bad we have 80% of our
Yeah.
players. And then if you miss 2 people, you're now down to 60%. So do you play at 60% attendance? I don't know.
Admittedly, it does get weird. I remember back when I was DMing Out of the Abyss, like I had a party of 6 actually, and I'd frequently miss.
I mean, like a party of 6, I would just automatically expect one person to always not be there. Yeah. And at that point, I guess it's okay, depending on how you're doing things.
I don't know. I guess
So,
it
But
just turns
I kind of
into
like the
a.
setup that we got now. It's just like 4 people. It's less people trying to talk over each other.
yeah, and I even think that
Which
3
better.
is a
Plus, it's
great
kind of like a
number.
classic number.
I think 3 is a great number, but 2 is a very bad number. So go with 4, you know? But whatever. There's no right or wrong answer. But I mean, I'll entertain a vote if you guys want to vote on it.
I guess the only thing, like as a player, I'm coming from is I'd prefer to play every session, and as adults, we have like I'm a special case. I'm generally not gonna have an issue. My schedule changes once a year. Like I work, like I already work overtime, so they can't even give me more hours to work. So if I'm devoting my few days off a week to this, I'd prefer not to have to make last minute plans. And I think mathematically it works out. The more players you have, the less likely everyone's going to be gone, and you'll still have enough to play.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's more likely that one person's going to be out than 2 at the same time.
I don't know. I find with 5 that I often have 2 people missing.
Well, there's also like the recruitment process where you have to make it known that this is a game you're streaming. This is a game
Right.
you
Yeah, you have
put a
to
lot of work
find
into.
quality players, right?
And like if you do that correctly, then there's a lot of factors you can just delete right off the bat. Like some people get into a game thinking, I mean, I've been on Roll20. Everyone doesn't give a shit about this. I don't care if I make plans on my game day. I'll just tell them I'm not coming this week. Whereas if you frame it right,
Right.
like I understand unexpected things come up. Everybody here seems to be devoted to the game. And I'm sure we can find another person.
I appreciate that enough. It's so nice to have players that Paul, who at the beginning of my first campaign with Paul, fucking showed up every week, and I was like, yep, nobody applied because of the requirements of webcam and the requirements of attendance and being responsible and kind to people. But eventually I filled up a table and Paul was still there to play. So
on that note, usually like if I can, I will give like a week's notice if I'm unable to make it.
I mean, a week's notice doesn't really change much. If you're out, you're out. Whether it's the day of or the day after, we're not going to replace you. We can't find a replacement.
Yeah, but with a week's notice, you can like
substitute.
plan to do something else or like figure out what else you're going to do at the time
right.
slot.
I mean,
it's like
you sure? Paul told us this morning.
Right. Yeah. No. That was a late notice thing where he's picking up a shift. You know what I mean, for work. It's like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
totally within the
I'm
realm
sure.
of.
I'm sure. Paul last week would have
good.
said, "Yeah, I'll try to give a week in advance." Like there are things you can say, and there are things that happen in reality.
Right.
Yeah.
This
is true.
Surprise things happen more often than planned ones.
I hate spontaneity. It's so annoying.
Those are my 2 cents.
So, Steve, are you okay? Did you hurt your finger or something?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to send a text message to a coworker, but yeah, I was replacing a fan and unplugged the fan, but didn't give it time to finish winding down, and I misplaced my finger where I should have been grabbing it in the first place. So
Was it at work?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it one of them steel-bladed ones?
No, it's basically an oversized computer fan.
Okay. Because it looks purple from here.
It's got like a
My
bandage on
finger?
it.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, the tip of it
Bandaged
looks
up.
purple.
So, for tonight's game, I would like to play. Who's up for that?
I don't mind.
Hi.
Okay, so it's going to be not super important that Paul misses. It's not going to be like catastrophic based on what we're doing today. So I'm for it. I'm for a game tonight, and yeah, I mean, maybe we should all go around and say something nice about Paul.
What is this, a eulogy?
He's not dead. He's
Or
just
no.
absent
Before we
from
do that, let's consider who would want to maybe play Paul's character. I can be responsible for his character and play him with you guys. Somebody else at the table can play two characters, or I could have him go be summoned to be responsible at Blackstaff Tower, which is here in Waterdeep, right about there.
I mean, he's a noble. Doesn't Mama want to see him?
Yeah, I was about to say, like he's probably been away from home for a bit. Went through the sewers. His
Maybe he
mom's
wants
probably
some of
pissed at him.
his favorite servants. What's the term? What's the fucking term?
Mutiny?
I don't know what the
No.
hell you're going for here.
Some happy ending from his favorite servant, or something like that. I don't know how nobles in Waterdeep do things, but I'm assuming
There's a whole
all the other things we've come across. I'm sure that's the
spectrum of
least.
very normal. Then you have
All right, so guys, we're getting a little sidetracked. Out of the three options that I put out there, which do you think are the best, or do you have another option? I wouldn't mind playing Silmar for you guys.
Sure.
I won't be
I'm
role playing him a lot, but I can walk him through combat quite easily.
Sure. Blade singers are pretty straightforward.
That's it. We have to make sure we don't accidentally kill him. The players that would suck. It's like,
Just
oh,
make
by the
sure-
way, your character's dead. What?
Just make sure Colin has spell slots.
no matter
Right.
what,
Good.
no matter what, I always have to save one spell slot to keep him alive.
Mm-hmm.
So the party
Don't get pissy
is
if I
currently
cast something
in a time-space place known as the 8th of the Loon inside the Yawning Portal. Am I right? And that's where the
Sounds
mark
about right.
is.
Sounds about right. We've been
Um,
doing some day watch.
I believe we left off towards the end of the evening,
Trying to get exhausted again.
and you guys were going to go back out on the hunt for this person killing elves in the dock ward. You got your day job and your night job right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you guys want to continue to do? Is there something else on your agenda that you need to do? I'm not going to force you guys to do this job, but that's, I believe, where we left off.
Who'd have thought it'd be so hard to get funding for a civil works project? Honestly, I don't know if I can smell shit another day.
I'm just wondering why there's all this. I'm just wondering why there's so much shit on the streets that they have an entire guild for the sweeping up of shit.
Have you look at the stores
Wagons
of the city?
that are
There's
carried
horses everywhere.
by horses.
What are they feeding these horses?
Hey,
Horses are twice the size of me. You should see what's left after I take a dump.
I'd rather not.
you're hella funny. I'm sorry, right? I can't take that right now. You're like, what is pooping so much? Everything is carried by horse, unless you're some fancy magic
I'm
pants
just
guy.
like wondering, like, is there? Are they feeding the horses at the local Waterdeep Taco Bell? That there's just that much of it?
No, it's
Have you
just,
never been to Amish
Have you
country?
ever been around a horse?
No, I'm a nerd. I try to avoid
They
nature
shit
as much
all
as
the
possible.
time, and it's
Never seen a
giant,
parade?
okay?
Bro, they leave piles the size of watermelons every day.
Jesus Christ!
Just walking
Yeah.
down the street.
Yeah,
Nice.
like they do it mid-stride.
Yeah, they'll just be like, "Oh, we're walking down the street, time to shit," and like, just boom, no thought to it, poop and go,
God damn.
like a homeless person.
All right.
Like you're lucky you don't live in Waterdeep right now, because I'm sure they're walking right over it, smearing it into the cobblestones.
It's hard work.
You
too.
know what?
I mean, you should
When you
respect
think about
people
it,
that do that.
It's like, while it sucks having to guard the guys that do this, at least we're not the guys who do. At least we're not the shit sweepers.
Speaking
Right.
of shit sweepers, are these like grown men or like boys who needed extra coins?
There are a variety of different people, but mostly they're just kind of like poor folk who might not have like the ability to perform a higher functioning job for one reason or another.
So I know Tug wasn't the one who was offered the job, but I guess I'll ask Colin. So are we here to watch if somebody goes after them, or if they try to run away?
It was a fear of attack. I don't even have my notes out. I think that was right.
Because
Though,
I'm getting the feeling we're here to make sure they don't run away.
I mean, who would attack these guys? I mean, you're not gonna make that much from mugging them. They'd be. You better off trying to mug Silmer here, who has more money, who happens to be here. Oops.
Anyway, so back to the point. I'm getting tired.
It doesn't really seem like this is getting us very far.
Yeah, are you guys gonna go? I thought we left off after you guys had finished a shift with the dung sweepers, and we're going to go do the other job, looking for the killer.
Everybody's just so hung up on shit sweeping.
Yeah, this is a good conversation to have, like, after your shift, for sure.
I feel like I don't want to do this tomorrow. And if we don't find any leads tonight, I might just be time to finally hit up Back Inc. See if we can get funding that way.
I'll concede.
All right.
This is agony.
So, your time spent amongst the dung sweepers
I'm
guild.
an optimist.
Would you investigate the dock ward tonight?
I feel like we might as well give it one last night. I need a few points after watching people sweep shit all day.
Well, you're gonna have to help me stay awake through the shift, but I'll be there with you.
Yep.
Well, you could, I'm gonna maybe have you guys check out a couple taverns tonight, because I think it might be wise, says Varian. You could maybe sleep in the bar while we,
I mean, we got some day napping in. I'm sure nothing big actually happened during the shit sweep. Sure, a few of us dozed off for an hour or so. I'm pretty sure Kato pretty much slept standing up the entire time.
Right.
Yep.
So Varian mentions a place called Mule Skull Tavern. It's on Ship Street in the Dock Ward.
Have we tested it out? Was it on the
No,
list that Yaker
no.
gave us?
Otherwise, you'd probably have like a little marker on the map.
Oh, but all the markers are so small.
Yeah, well, you can zoom in.
But then
I
it's a
mean,
massive map.
I got a full list from Yagra of all the bars she knows of in the dock ward.
Okay, well, we can
That's a lot
go
of
to any
bars.
which one that you want.
I mean, Silmir's in charge. He leads the way. It's his
Nah.
people we're trying to save. Does it really look like Tug gives a shit about elves?
I hope he doesn't start giving shits out. It's going to make the dung
So-
sweepers work overtime.
I haven't had the chance to eat much lately. I'm too busy hanging around sewers. Lost my appetite.
All right, so what do you guys want to do tonight? Give it to me.
Check out this bar he suggested. Ship
Yep.
Street.
Okay.
Where's Ship Street? Over here. Two Flask Alley.
Well, I will take you
Ah,
there.
okay. I guess I don't have to adjust the map.
Boom. This
I'm so
is
tired.
the
Vision's fading to
bar.
black.
This one particular building that I'm pinging on.
God, that size difference.
The tavern. It's actually, I believe it would be on your list. There, Tugan.
It might be. I've never was formally given one. I'm just saying I have one.
Right. I know. Let's see. Because, I mean, like, you want me to. That's a lot of bars just to randomly create.
No, I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that a list exists. And
So,
if it's not on there, it's on there now.
what would you guys want to do? You guys are gonna loiter outside? You gonna go inside, look around?
I imagine we're going to go inside. Like, worst case scenario, we have an epic bar crawl tonight. Best case scenario, we actually find out what's going on with the whole
Oh, hello.
elf killings and all that.
I think on the way there, we should establish a battle plan. I feel like Silmir should be left on his own, and the rest of us sort of. Maybe you two can fit in together as old-time Hume friends. Tug's just bar hopping, and we all
Not
keep out,
every
keep an
human
eye out for
knows
him.
each other, Tug. That's
It's
just
an interesting conversation to have right here.
stereotype.
Well, no, I'm saying on the way to the bar. We should arrive separately, is my main point. Everyone, keep a look on Silmir, keep an eye out for people looking at him. Funny. We'll let him have one of his college beer nights or whatever, college pub parties.
Whatever the hell he does.
Uh-huh. Just make sure he doesn't go into any dark rooms by himself. Especially not with someone we don't know.
And I guess we should probably get into the bar and figure out where the hell he went then.
Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, I'm sorry. fucking Bahamut.
So Silmar is minding his own business in a corner of the tavern, holding a glass of water.
Under his breath, Tug's like, fucking child.
It's not going to be any sort of bait tonight. Let's see. If you guys want to, I would have one of you roll like a perception check on the
All
behalf
right,
of the party.
who's got the best
Ooh.
perception?
You got a +5.
Oh, that's definitely you.
By the will of Bahamut, let me see something this night, so we don't have to petition AC Inc. for funding. Yeah. Ooh.
Not bad.
So 23. So with the 23, you would notice the most of the activity happening in the bar here tonight. The thing that matters the most is that you notice an elf who's pretty hammered. And he's celebrating his birthday here in the bar tonight. You hear
By
them
himself?
sing this gentleman happy birthday, in fact. And, like all of his buddies and everything. What is this for?
Just rolling to see.
Okay.
You keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's Tug who points this out to everyone, right? But they're singing this guy a happy birthday song, and he is like super drunk off his ass. And he is a half-elf sailor named Heldar. Happy birthday, dear Heldar. Happy birthday to you. Boy.
I've used that character art before. Part of my brain is like, wait, is that my character? So
Colin, do you mind
this,
zooming in just a little bit more? I know that the resolution gets kind of shisty. But
Oh, buddies.
What happened?
can you zoom in on the map a little more?
Looks like something from Dragon Age. At least-
I think so. He is like, I still have the character image. I can post it for you if you want it. But this guy, he's
I know
surrounded
him.
by other elves or diverse crowd?
Not really. Not really. It's an eclectic cloud. There's not too many other elves in here.
On
I
his
mean,
own.
very-
And is anybody looking out for him?
Currently, yes. I don't know. Are you guys? How much time do you want to spend here?
We'll spend until, I don't know, I guess Tug wouldn't decide. Tug would wait for the others to leave and he'll follow them out.
Okay. So, what else would
You
you
don't
like?
want to go introduce yourself.
There.
It's the man's
Uh,
birthday. Should at least wish him a happy birthday.
Maybe the priest man should tell him that he's got a god looking out for him. If I go up there, I might be too keen on picking his pockets.
Ooh, if you did that, maybe you would never catch the guy killing people.
We could always just sort of wait for him to start stumbling out of here and then tail him. Seems like the kind of target these guys might go after.
If I remember correctly, the other victims were full-blooded elves. I don't know. Maybe do his ears look long enough to at least pass as a full elf?
Yeah,
Okay.
he looks
Okay.
fairly elfy. He's got these pointy ears.
Listen, I've got no problems with following this guy. If you guys want to do that tonight, let's do it.
I was
All
just
aboard.
talking about buying him a drink for his birthday.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go over there with my tankard, and I'm gonna order myself a drink, and him another,
Nice.
and I'll say, "Cheers, mate."
Thanks, man. Have you ever come to this tavern before? I don't remember seeing you here before.
No, I don't believe I've ever been. New
Oh,
to town and all.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a sailor myself.
Ah, really?
Yep.
Quite the interesting life.
Got some layaway on my birthday. I got lucky.
Haha. So you're just in town for the night then?
Uh, and tomorrow.
Ah, well. Enjoy
Even
yourself tonight.
2 days. Yep.
Be
Will
careful.
do. Will do.
Always be careful when you're in port. Keep an eye out for your back.
Okay, I will.
Whip.
Indeed, I will.
Well, boys, what's the plan
So,
of
how
action?
many, I don't know, hours would you spend here?
Kato's plan was to follow him home. Escort
All
him
right.
almost from behind.
So, as the hours progress, it gets later into the evening. Colin, you get kind of bored, you're tired, you find yourself napping in the corner once in a while, maybe. And a lot of the people end up petering out from the bar and the birthday party and everything. Uh, and it gets to the point where Hildar finds himself unlucky uh, enough to be going home alone on his birthday, and proceeds to kind of look about, pick himself up off of the bar in a kind of like a drunkish way, and make his way to the door.
Now that he's outside. Hug, I believe this is where you come into play.
Shouldn't we wait for Kato's sort of blank stare to fade? He left the call.
Oh, really? He's having internet problems. I wasn't aware. I was looking at a bunch of other windows.
I'm only looking at the OBS.
So,
Didn't
are
notice that it
we
hadn't been moving.
waiting for him, or I'm just going to continue? He left the game too.
Sorry about that.
Boom. There he is.
There's your answer.
Internet got cut suddenly. Like
I noticed you were having a really poor internet connection earlier because you were like talking and it would just be like, meh, and you were gone.
yeah, I've been having like some connection issues lately, especially when it comes to voice chats. Sorry about that.
So all
good.
good. Is there something in front of your camera though? There's like a streak. Maybe it's a light everywhere. Red light.
Maybe it's a cat hair sort of dangling from the front of the cat. No, it looks like there's like a strand of hair like right in front of the lens.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
It was indeed a cat hair. Hair of cat.
I know my
Thank
cat
God.
hair.
All right, cat hairs aside, you guys have made it to the point where this guy has like left the bar, going outside.
All right.
So I'm going to
You
suggest to
guys-
Tug that he follow behind stealthily, and we'll follow behind him, being as quiet as we can, but hopefully far enough away that he's not going to hear us.
Yeah.
So I'll try to hide from the drunk guy, but be blatantly obvious to my companions here, if that's possible. Can one of you make sure that Silmir doesn't get lost? Don't want him to be the victim tonight. You know what I mean? And I'll.
Silman is sober and
Silently following.
he's like, if anybody's gonna kill this elf, it's gonna be me.
So I'll try to stealth behind him. I crit.
Yes.
Nice, very nice. Okay, so you follow this guy, and you remain stealthed.
Follow
This
in.
way,
Holy shit, you're a ninja.
Yeah.
Tug sings himself a little theme song, Kronk style, as he slides along the walls. Peas
Wait, so
around the
since you're
corners.
standing right there,
Tug will lean against the wall, and then, in trying to be as inconspicuous to people that are watching him follow, he'll pull out another one of them stinkweed joints and just pretend to puff on it.
okay. Interesting.
And every now and then he'll make sure that the guy moves. If he does, he'll follow along again.
All right, so Tug, at this point, I'm gonna say you hear a loud bang, and everybody needs to roll initiative.
The fuck?
Ah, fuck.
A little further away than I would like to be.
You see this guy. Let's see what happens to him. Make sure I'm whispering my rolls. Always whisper.
Shit, I am not moving that quickly today.
Let's see
I'm
how this
hoping I haven't
goes.
wasted all of my above 20 rolls for the night.
Just burn them all out of the way right now.
Okay. So, you see this guy get totally wrecked, basically.
By who?
By somebody standing over here. Some kind of spray hit him, and he became perforated. And it smells strange, like you've never smelt really before, but it kind of smells sulfuric.
What is this, London? I'm sorry, that was too far.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So, what is your dexterity or tug? Actually,
16.
yeah, I don't think we're really playing with that version of tiebreakers. Um, Typically, what happens in a tie, like at least out of the book, right? It's I get to decide if it's an NPC and a PC, and if it's two players that are tied, then they decide amongst themselves. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go right now after um,
A word from our sponsors.
this. Yeah, like right now, actually. After all that just happened.
Okay, do I have to use my bonus action to maintain stealth?
Well,
I basically just want to sort of crouch
gonna
up to
say
here
no.
and sort of make a quick peek out the side here.
All right. I'm not going to reveal it for everybody, but I'm going to show you who you see.
Is that the same bitch from the bar?
It's a male drow elf, and he has some kind of strange wooden and metal contraption that he's holding in one hand, and there's like smoke coming out of the tip of it, which is a cylinder, kind of.
Elf on elf
Shit.
violence has reached new heights in the
Sulfuric
city.
acid shot? What the fuck? So the guy in front of me, he looks fairly injured, right?
He looks super injured. His face is like riddled with buckshot, basically.
Okay. So Tug is going to
Okay, so you did say perforated.
pull over the corner with his short bow and attempt to make an attack from stealth.
Okay.
Try to get some revenge for our fallen friend here. Because, wait, like the attire of the guy, this drow, is it drow attire or does it seem to be like sailor attire, pirate attire?
Drow attire mostly.
Okay. So yeah, Tug will definitely take a shot then. So I'm assuming I have advantage from being hidden.
Yar.
Do I have my surprise for not being noticed? That's a
Link me
good
the ability. It's not. This isn't a surprise round. It's the first round of combat.
Well, he didn't know we were combatants. If you surprise a creature and hit it with an attack on your first turn in combat, he doesn't even know I'm a factor in this.
Right. I don't know. Just link me your cool bugbear ability, please. Surprise a
Link it up, bro.
creature on your first turn in combat. This is your first turn in combat.
Cool. Let's hope I hit.
Yeah, because it's his turn next.
Fuck! Me!
Double tens on the advantage roll will miss.
Fuck me.
And this guy, like, kind of smiles. Not that you would see it.
That was 15 feet to move here, 10 feet to move there. Wait, no, this should be doubled. So this would be 35. So I'll bonus action move over here.
Sorry, I'll fix that right now.
And I'll point to the others. We've got company. And I'll end my turn like this. Keeping an eye out on this guy.
Okay. I don't know if you can see it in the initiative order. This fine gentleman's name is Saloon.
The name is indeed not appearing in the initiative order, but
yeah, that's just how I like it.
Something
You don't
tells
know
me
who this guy is.
Something tells me he's gonna try and stab Tug now.
If you can
He's
make
gonna
it
fucking shoot this other guy who I did not roll initiative for. That's my bad. Wow.
Those double tens. I hate my life.
Guy. All right, he's going after this gentleman. Saloon was going to go ahead and do something, and you hear the same kind of bang as you did before.
Do I see another round enter our sailor friend?
Do. And it puts him down.
Colin, you got a man down?
Medic. All right. Then it's my turn. Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna roll a death save for the dude. He gets a turn at initiative 15. That is a failure. Okay, go ahead, Colin.
All right. Let's see how far I can get. I think that was 30. Yep. And then I would have to bonus action another fucking 30. And I'm not in range of him. Alright, so if I go through, I lose 5 feet though, right?
If you action dash, you can end up within range of bonus action healing word.
Is it not just
That's
double the speed?
Well, actually,
yeah. When you main action dash using your standard action, right, you get another full movement of your movement speed. So if your movement speed is 30, you would have 6.
So that would put me 10 feet away, not within the 5-foot range that I think it has.
The dying? Spare the dying?
Let me double check.
Yeah. No. As a death cleric, yours is 30 feet too. as a Grave Cleric. Your Spare the Dying has a 30-foot range.
That says touch. Nope.
Yeah, there it says touch. Hold on. May I move your sheet?
Yeah, go ahead.
Look up Grave Cleric, Grave Domain.
That would
No,
be
Circle of Mortality. There it is. In addition, you learn Spare the Dying automatically. It doesn't count against your cantrips, and it's 30-foot range.
okay.
And a bonus action. Damn.
So then, yeah, that works. I can at
All
least
right,
keep
so
this dude alive.
knowing this, so Steve, what do you do?
There's my 30. So I'm gonna hold up a little bit short. Nope, I'll use full 60 right there. And try and stay camouflaged.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to
don't
reach him, but
s-
I will cast Spare the
Yeah.
Dying from here.
Great success.
Ba, ba, ba,
He's stable.
ba, ba.
Mm, that's how I'll denote that he's stable. Okay. Anything else, Colin? I think that's everything from you,
Yeah,
huh?
that's all I can do, I think.
Kato, my dude.
So first thing, gonna move up here, and let's see, and then take the dash action to end up about over here, and that'll be it for me.
Out of range.
It's like with any luck, they'll see the one guy who looks like a fighty type dude, and they're like, "Hey, I should probably work on that,
Oh, I'm
killing
terrible.
that guy or something." I don't know. Distraction. That's the plan.
Hold on a second. Don't do anything yet, Tug. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, I'll
Tip over.
play Silmar. All right, so Silmar goes right before Colin.
Okay.
He's gonna dash towards the sounds of what you don't know to be as gunfire.
Be right back.
All right, Tug, go ahead.
Assuming that Colin's clanking of metal has thoroughly attracted her attention, Tug will, from his out of sight position, attempt to creep as a bonus action. I shouldn't have done that at advantage. A 12.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he's going to peek around the corner and wait here with his short bow prepared for anybody to come into sight of his attack range. And he's sort of like ducking sort of around Kato, trying to like almost like keep his short bow like parallel with Kato's body. So if anything were to pop out into range, he'd make an attack. And that's my
Okay.
turn. Paired action, bonus action, hide for a 12. I knew I was going to waste all my good rolls. I knew it.
Let's see. Do we not have spell templates? That's a
Spell
bummer.
template.
It's just like for like an area effect. It represents the area effect.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to work on that. Okay, 15-foot radius is 6.
Terrifier. darkness. Fireball.
The light.
Nope. Not darkness. Or not fireball. Not fairy fire. One of those. It's darkness! Boom.
Screw you.
Darkness. Magic. And thereby blocking you off from him. And he's gonna go somewhere.
With my passive 15 perception, does the footsteps come closer or farther away?
That is a really good question.
Because if he's moving towards us, Tug will try to echolocate a shot at him.
I just have to look something up. Oh. You do not hear him. You do not hear him, my dude.
Okay.
That is his turn. Wait, that sucks. Okay. Dude is unconscious, and Silmare. Silmare is a. You guys have any suggestions for Silmare?
Not that. Sorry.
Okay.
Why? All right. I don't know what the hell he has as far as trying to counteract this darkness, because that completely ruined my plans.
Pretty much nothing.
That's
I mean,
what I was
Silmir
afraid
would
of.
know what the spell does. He doesn't have the spell magic. Maybe he'd try to clear it to the other side.
He can detect that it's
I don't know.
magical.
There it is. That's the original spot that it was at. Sorry about all that. All right.
I don't know. Would Silmir try to run across a bubble of darkness if one were to pop up in front of him?
I think so. And with a double move, he says, "Guys, I don't see him."
Shit.
Well, what do you see?
Just empty hallway and stuff. Yeah.
What do your elf eyes see?
Is
It's like not much.
so darkness is a bubble. Like he can't see into where we are unable to see, correct?
It depends on who he is. There are some ways around it. This is all metagaming because we don't know what the hell this is anyway.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if he can see us
No.
Who?
standing in the bubble of darkness.
If who could see you?
Silmir.
Silmir?
No.
Silmir, no.
Nope.
He turns around and then there's another giant bubble of darkness.
Got it. I don't even know what to do. I know I was around. Yeah,
I know it's your turn.
it is my turn. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I know I was right around the corner, and Silmir can't see him down the hall, so I'm gonna just slowly feel my way around. until I can see and reassess shit.
All right.
I'll tell Silmir we've got to get back in there. We've got to get him up. Got to figure out how to clear this. I have to find that guy. I don't know if we have to find the person that cast it or what. We've got to get him out of there. And that.
When you say him out of there, are you talking about
the elf,
the
out
guy
of the
who got
darkness.
shot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. You got like an action or anything?
I don't see anything, so I'm just gonna.
I could if you wanted to search the dark in the dark. It would be like maybe a perception check at disadvantage to try to locate the fallen elf.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah. I'm a little worried that there's a dude in here with us though. All right, so disadvantage perception is 17.
You do not detect the presence of someone trying to hide, but you do feel the body of unconscious man.
Which you can see, I believe, was like right here. So that would have been what, 5-10 feet. And then I'm gonna grab him and carry him the rest of the way, so I have another 10 feet with him. Oh my god. Work the way I want you to. Yeah, which will bring us just outside of the cone of shame, bubble of darkness. And then he's stable, unconscious, 0 health at this point. Well, I don't know 0 health, but I don't have any more of those potions. Alright. I don't want to do it, but I'll do it. I want to get this guy up. Healing word.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were dragging him.
Yes. I was bringing him out
so
and then
right
casting healing word.
You wouldn't have to roll
Which he
since
still
he's
gets
unconscious.
4 anyway.
You would just get that
Yep.
7. Okay.
So he's awake, or not awake, but alive, and I feel better about myself. And that'll be my turn.
Over. We're moving Kato.
Okay, so got some magical darkness around me. Like, do we know what happened to the drow dude, or did he just like?
He seemingly disappeared. You could roll perception to try to hear him. I guess that would be a disadvantage because you're relying on hearing. I don't know. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll just let you roll.
Just normal perception?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we get. I ain't
You don't
noticing
hear
shit.
shit.
In that case, I'm just gonna get out of the darkness.
Reminds me of Ollie Williams.
That'll be it for me. Figure nothing else can stay near the dude so he doesn't get stabinated.
Now over to Ollie Williams with our AccuWeather weather report. Ollie? It's gonna rain! Thanks, Ollie.
Hearing everybody running or sort of making their way, he'll try to follow.
More shuffling.
I don't know if this is legal, if this requires he'll bonus action dash, because assuming the angled movement.
Yeah, I fixed that angled movement stuff.
Okay.
So you can measure properly. Sorry about that.
So that was 30 feet of movement for me. I was right at the top right corner of the bubble. So I still have my bonus action. Tug will move out into the open and try to see and hear if he can see or hear any movement or
Attempt to
drowy
detect the
cloaks.
presence of an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Do it. Sorry.
They got away from us. This is a fucking drow. I mean, I guess I understand why they were choking in elves.
I love how it centers the screen. It's exactly where it is. Colin, you felt the breeze of something leaving a space next to you. Would you attempt to attack whatever it is that lies in the darkness?
I'm gonna say yes.
What would you strike out with? What do you have in your hand?
A phone.
Fired.
I think reactionary. He's got nothing in his hand. He was dragging this guy, so he's just turning around and flinging a guiding bolt.
You can't cast a spell
No?
as a reaction,
Then that would
unfortunately.
have to be the mace.
You can do a mace. I'll give you that.
Oh, I hate
Did you see how that rolled?
Yeah, it was on
It
the
was
20
like,
for a
I'm a
second.
20. No, I'm
I
not.
thought I was gonna get really lucky for a minute.
It was just like real life. What the fuck?
Yeah. All right, so you
No
whiff.
spells on reaction. All right.
You hit nothing in the darkness. And let's see how quiet this guy can be.
Just a
right
turn
now.
and swing.
How quiet is he?
Luckily, this elf is still laying down unconscious. He would have gotten hit.
And let's see. No one would detect him moving away. But that's what he's doing.
Do we see or hear Colin making a frantic swing at thin air?
It would probably not, because he the only thing he cut was wind.
Well, yeah,
But it would have been.
He's not
Oh shit.
insane.
I don't know.
Insane.
Do you
think
like when you do a mace strike? Does there a sound to it? Like, are you so buff that is a thing?
Oh no, he's scrawny.
Let's look. Your strength is 11.
It was a 4 attack roll.
I don't know. What kind of sound did you make when you swung that?
It was just an exclamation. Oh shit. Or what the fuck?
Well, well, you're actually not even looking that way presently, Tug. Is that in your intent to be looking the way that you're looking?
I mean, he was like doing circles basically,
Okay.
like frantic, Taken style. Who took my daughter? Kind of frantic searching. I mean, I ended up that way just because that's where the thing was pointing when I left the bubble and I moved an extra few feet. I have a 16 perception.
I don't want to die on my birthday. Is something that you all hear. As this gentleman gets up and
So he's awake now.
says, "I am not a corpse." And he says, "Thank you, kind sir, who bought me a drink."
Run. Run home.
Ah! This is as far as he gets.
Tug almost wants to trip him.
Told you to be
Alright.
careful.
Silmare. What's Silmare gonna do? I'm gonna have him run back through the darkness. I don't know. What do you think Silmare would do?
Give up. Stomp his feet. I want my mommy. She usually solves my problems for me.
No, I'm not going to make him double move. I think what I'm going to have him do is make a perception check, right? Seems like
We'll
a
do
really good
his
thing to do.
elven ears here.
Well, at this point, I've only done the reactionary oh shit and swung a mace. So he doesn't know.
That's not going to cut the noodle. All right, Colin,
All right.
you're on the edge of darkness.
So at this point, I'm letting the party know I've heard something or felt something, and I think he's still here. Should we trap him?
Good to know.
Can we trap him in the bubble? Gotta come out eventually. Anybody?
I'm running back through.
Varian says, I didn't detect him. Well, he never, he didn't even. So, or no, Silmar never went in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Silmir
My
didn't
bad.
go in,
Silmar
so we
doesn't say.
didn't perceive anything. All right.
Keep looking
But
for him.
if Tug is yelling out he's going back through, then I'm gonna just rush through here and hope that I don't hit any sort of reactionary forces.
You do not.
All right. Then I will turn. Shit. My HP counter is in front of the spinny thing. There it goes. So that I'm kind of here-ish. And ready Sacred Flame.
Okay. The way you're facing, you're not seeing a whole lot. What are you gonna Sacred Flame?
I'm just trying to wait for something to emerge out of that bubble that's not Tug, basically. I know he's planning
Okay.
on coming through, but if something else comes through, I'm getting paranoid and I'm reactionarily like, yeah.
Got it. Kato, it's up to you.
Where the
Deleted
fuck
yourself
did
off
my...
the map.
Oops.
Did I do
Where the
that?
fuck did
I did that.
Yeah, I was wondering, how, like, where the fuck did I go? All right. So Tug's gonna head it to the other side of the dark bubble. So gonna hang out around this area where Colin was, and just keep the bone blade ready in case something that isn't something friendly is.
Tug Bear.
Tug, 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 tug. Why do I have to be stuck playing tug?
Because you made him.
He's a really good character.
Sure. He's great. Fuck, I have to action. I have to action and bonus action to get through the bubble.
The Bubble Babies.
Wait, I wouldn't even be able to get that far. What? I'm so confused. Oh wait, no. Okay, I'm good.
Where are you?
Yes.
Where are you struggling?
So this is my last turn movement, I think. I think I went 5 extra feet accidentally.
I think
I
Whatever. I
think you're right.
guess
if
Tug.
you're going to be spending some time in the darkness, you might want to search in the darkness while you're there.
Yeah, that's what Tug was gonna do. He was going to end up to where exactly he was and use his action to smell for gunpowder
Okay.
using his primitive dog-like nose and his experience on ships to know what a blunderbuss or whatever. I don't know.
Right
What I'm
on.
supposed to be doing.
Roll.
I like the vocab.
Nope.
The wind's blown the wrong way, apparently.
Sure is. Hopefully Silmir notices as this guy's about to get backstabbed.
You hear another, what is a gunshot. Gunshot. Give me that gunshot. And that gunshot puts down the elf that Colin has resuscitated and told to flee for his life. I gotta move him in order to reach his dang thing. You can tell from everyone trying to locate this guy that it came from the rooftop.
So how the hell do we get up there?
You try to jump up and climb.
Well, it's Silmir's turn right now.
I gotta make a death save for the dude.
Christ.
Right, public failure.
At least it wasn't a
Silmar.
nat 1.
Silmar is me.
I don't
Silmar
think...
would have detected the sound. Silmar like a jump spell? Probably not. Silmar have an no, he's not very athletic.
He is smart enough so that maybe if he moved to the exact position and got the exact angle the shot was taken, maybe you can see the guy and shoot some magic missiles.
Hmm. Let me just see about that. Okay, so Silmar reacts and comes over here next to the guy and looks up and shoots magic missiles. That's totally viable option, but he says that this dude, the assassin, is seemingly attempting to flee. He's like running away right now. So magic missile does 3 missiles. Huzzah! Look at them ballsy bolts.
5, 4, 5.
That hits and does damage. And Colin.
So I'm still not seeing anything. I just know he's not in that bubble anymore. Correct.
Right. Baron has yelled out that he's on top of the roof.
You're quite familiar with Silmir's prior character.
So I'm gonna kind of just run along this path. Actually, come out here and hug this wall. Trying to see anything.
You see a low point in the roofing area where you might be able to climb up.
All right.
I'm going to mark that box. It's this one. Whoops. Wrong layer. Boom. There we go.
Yeah, okay. Let's see, how far am I from that? Another 30 feet, then I would have to climb. Oh, fuck. I don't want to climb up there and not have any way to do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna use the dash and hang out at the base, but I am gonna yell to Tug, hey, I found a spot, I'm going up. And
Right behind you.
hope that he can hear me around the corner.
Okay. Kato.
All right, so
You probably
it's
heard
been
that
fun.
as well.
Yeah. So, do I see any way up to the roof, or Is just
Were you ever over here?
like, or I just gotta like run through the darkness and hope for the best.
I was just wondering if you had ever been over like where Silmera is at. Because if you had, you would have noticed that there is a smaller like shack kind of thing with a slanted roof that you could like get up there and then get up to the main roof.
I was over there a little bit earlier, so I can attempt
I don't know if you'd be aware
to
of it.
Assassin's Creed this bitch.
So
with a dash
Silmar
action.
says we can get up the roof over here. He would.
All right, gun.
Sorry, Paul.
Gonna try an Assassin's Creed this shit.
Is that an action or a bonus action? Assassin's Creed
it's a
shit.
dash action.
Assassin's Creed shit. Specifically,
Right on.
not just dash.
Perfect. Just a little athletics to climb up. Just don't suck on this athletics roll, and you should be fine.
Ooh.
All right. You fucking get up there like a parkour pro-am.
Like I said, Assassin's Creed in this shit.
Yeah. Tug. Just Tug.
Tug's gonna bonus action dash and action dash, and then end up in that spot, and then use the 25 remaining feet of movement to climb. I don't know how far that gets him.
Okay. Athletics check to climb up. It's gonna be really hard.
Oh God.
Oh no!
Tug's winded from the dash.
All right. So you struggled to get up. I'm going to charge you 10 feet of movement on the failure and let you try again.
One more try. Sorry, Colin.
I want the one
Not
to be
feeling
red.
it today. I've been running back and forth all day. Oh my God. I told you I wasted all my good rolls already.
You failed to get up onto the roof, but you are standing on a box.
Was that another 10 feet? I had 25 left. So 20 lost and almost 5 feet back to give Colin a try.
I will let you try and attempt one more time.
No. I had 25 feet left. 2 fails is 20 feet lost. I'll move my last 5 feet to get out of the way for Colin to have a try.
Oh, okay. My bad. I was mishearing you.
So like I scrambled up, failed, scrambled up, and then just kicked off and let you try.
Oh, see, I was just picturing you falling on the box. I was going to jump off of you.
Bugbears are finicky things to try and climb over. Got odds and ends and spiky bits all over me.
Oh, the puppy's mom is home, everybody. I heard her beep her car. All right. So Saloon appears menacingly over where you guys are trying to climb up and sees that you're not really leaving him to his own devices and points the pistol at a non-elf for the first time. Tug, you hear a bang and you are criticaled.
Fuck me. Mr.
Okay, so you're just down because you took,
oh God,
holy shit, 26 plus 15.
26? I'm dead.
41 points of damage is what that was.
I'm dead.
I don't think we're playing with those rules of. Are those variant rules?
Those are official rules.
They're part of the base rules.
Part of base rules.
So minus 41 would put you at. Man, that is like a headshot.
Yeah. However,
24.
however, oh, it's 6th level. Fuck. Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay. Hey, Macy. Hold on a second, guys.
If I can get it just like a few feet closer, I can fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I wasn't expecting a critical you with a gun that does 3d10 damage.
Ay, Dios mío!
That's what happened.
Did you just kill our rogue?
Yep.
Shot your face off. Okay, so let's continue. He's going to take a 5-foot step back. Boom, he's right there, whatever.
Got a chunky salsa.
There ain't shit I can do.
Just chunky salsa, the guy. Jesus Christ.
All right, Silmar is going to run up and try to athletics up.
And he made it.
Critical success.
You're rolling too many crits tonight, Nate.
Hey, you know what? The crits keep just raining. All right, so I'm going to open up the roof to you guys. What the hell is going on with the rolls tonight? It's some crazy shit. I mean, it's still nighttime and everything, so it's still dark, but the moonlight, you see a figure standing way over yonder. That darkness spell's not there, obviously. So Silmir climbs up. Let's see. I'm gonna give him another dash over there. Colin.
Muted. Sorry. That is action. So, 1 second. I'm reading. I am gonna try and climb up on this box and get up on the roof. First
Okay.
and foremost.
It's a DC 10,
Where's my core? Athletics.
as it was for Tug.
Hey.
You succeed. You scramble your way up there. It's not pretty, but you make it.
That'll put me here. Bum, 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 bum. And
that was 10 feet of movement.
How far am I? I want to see if this is gonna work.
So that's 20 total, I guess. 5 to get on the box.
So picking something up off the ground would not be like a full action, correct?
No, that's an object.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna cast Command, and Colin's gonna hop up on the roof and just say, "Drop."
Saving throw. He gets a 3 on the saving throw.
Oh,
So
shit!
he dropped his gun.
drops whatever it's holding and ends its turn. He does that on his turn. But
Right.
yes, he's thinking about it.
So,
He's like, why would you want me to drop my gun?
I
You
was
still got a
second
little
level or higher.
movement left.
Yeah, I'm going to continue moving toward him in hopes, because I don't actually know yet, that the spell is going to take effect so that I can pick that thing up.
Right on. Kato.
Okay, so will being attacked like kind of interrupt whatever effect was cast on him there?
Not that I know. No.
Cool. Just making sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
Eldritch Blast. Oof, that's stanky. Get that stank ice out of here.
God damn it.
Tug. Saloon. Or Eric, you don't have any words at this moment?
What?
No words to speak on the behalf of your departed character.
Blood squirts out of what's left of my face.
Scimitar attacks. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. He's provoked to drop his pistol and end his turn.
At least one thing worked.
Blade Song ability. I think
I'm so happy about
right
that.
now is probably the perfect time to go Blade Song. There's a lot of stuff. Blah blah blah. While active, yeah, increase movement speed. Okay, so Blade Song, go. I'm singing with my ribbon. Is it shift E to, or is it, no, it's just E to shift. Okay, there we go. So 40 feet of move to there. And if I dash, I can pick up the pistol. And so I will with my object interaction. And Sildmar will defiantly say some boisterous,
Elfie shit.
verbally adept words to tell this guy to fuck off. Colin.
Stole my pistol. Well, I'm standing here. I'm gonna swing the mace at him. Because Tug is dead
Okay.
and I'm pissed.
Yeah.
It didn't do very well.
Kato.
Okay, so 1 second, just gonna go up. Yeah, and he's still a ways away, but I still have Eldritch Blasts, thankfully.
Not good enough.
God damn it.
A fairly decent armor class here. Let's see. Saloon. Hold on a second.
I'm gonna go ahead and run to the restroom while he's doing that.
Same here.
Sorry, I just had to check on something real quick. Oh, we lost somebody. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go into the
Very sorry.
bathroom.
Hello.
All right. It's my turn. Sorry, this is turning out to be a bad decision to be playing D&D tonight. I'm sorry. All right. There was a distraction outside. I feared for the safety of my family, so I went and checked on them. Is anybody here right now?
Just me.
Looking for Rick. So that fucking sucks.
I'm back.
Didn't even get a chance.
Yeah, I feel extremely bad about that, but it's not much taking back. I deeply apologize for
Wizard of the Coast
the
decided it was fair.
Yeah.
uh, well, not only the death, but me being distracted earlier. There was a commotion outside my apartment, and I was just trying to check on the welfare of my family.
Hey, it's all right. If there's something weird going around near your home, yeah, by all means, make sure everything's all right.
Right? Yeah. Um.
Gotta take care
So when we
of the meat space
last
stuff.
left off, it was the end of Kato's turn. He missed with an Eldritch Blast. And this guy is gonna pull out his scimitars and make 2 attacks against the elf holding his pistol.
Would him like pulling out a weapon provoke attacks of opportunity from our friends over there?
No.
No, I can't
That was
imagine
worth a
so.
try, guys. Yours worth a try.
Yeah. Um. One of those would hit Silmar, and I would tell him that even with his shield spell. Wait, what is his bonus to AC right now? His intelligence modifier. So 3, 19. Yep, he can't shield to block it and ends up taking 10 points of damage. Alright.
Oi.
Silmar's probably pissed that it's hit. He's got a loaded pistol that he doesn't know how to use. I think he's going to step back, which would provoke an attack of opportunity. Alright. The attack of opportunity misses. And he's going to go ahead and shoot the pistol. He doesn't even know how to load at the dude who loaded it and stuff. All right. I should have rolled with advantage or something. That's missed? Yeah.
Alright, so this
Colin.
dude has a ridiculous armor class. That didn't do me much good.
Dex save?
Yes.
Oops, that's Colin. This guy's got a good dex
Christ.
save. He's an elf. He does not take damage from the sacred flame.
Good dick save, but he also had a hell of a roll.
Anything else, Colin?
I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna move.
Okay. Mr. Cato.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Almost there. And Bonus action.
Bonus action what? Oh, Hex?
Yeah, it didn't display it right, but because it's usually supposed to like bring up like a description of the spell or some shit.
Right. Yeah, no, I know what Hex does. What ability are you going to target to give him disadvantage
Dexterity.
on dexterity?
That's what he's doing most of his stuff with. So it's just like, and then Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blasty Blast.
God damn it!
Nope, not going to hit. Saloon's going to definitely go after the elf because he's got his gun. And he's an elf. Two elves in one night, he says.
Again, like wow, they're very
And
racist.
totally misses.
Yay for the ability to inflict disadvantage on a motherfucker.
Alright, go ahead, Silmare, that's me.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, me. Silmar screams out in the name of Tug,
Would he even know I'm dead?
prepare to die. I don't know.
Well, he probably sees like bits of your face over there.
Well, I don't know how big this, tall the buildings are.
You had a really large head, which is now over there.
Fuck you too?
And over there. I imagine he's aware of the fact that you're dead.
That will miss.
All right, so
Colin.
for flanking, we did decide we were doing that, right?
Oh yeah, no, he would have faced. I'm sorry, I'm not
He would have
facing my
faced
dude.
Silmir.
There, yeah. So from that corner, you would have advantage.
Then I will try and run Sacred. No, I want to try and do something else. 'Cause Sacred Flame hasn't worked. I'm gonna run Word of Radiance. Oh, I can't even see it.
Okay.
You need to roll a disadvantage in that case, don't you?
No.
Is that not how it works?
That's attack rolls.
Okay.
Do you want to do something with an attack roll?
I mean, I feel bad because I kind of already did that and saw the roll.
It's okay. I haven't told you the result yet, so it's okay.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll take
You're
advantage with the mace.
still new at the game, kind of. It's okay.
Okay.
There we
First one
go.
works.
You don't have to roll twice to get a critical. All right. So
Oh,
how
I
do you
guess I
do
should
this, and
probably
how do you
click
do damage? And please roll damage.
Yeah, so stepping around behind him and seeing that window of his exposed back, I'm just gonna rear both hands as far back as I can and take a swipe. Basically trying to bat him into Silmir.
Nice. You cudgel him in the back. Kato.
And bonus action, gonna use my Hexblade's curse on the son of a bitch, because, well, frankly, at this point, no sense holding back anything. And gonna attack with the bone sword.
Bone sword. I regret to inform you that that is a miss.
Motherfucker! God damn it.
Guys are really stinking it up in this one. It's kind of funny. What even round of combat is this? We started with the darkness.
What are the icons? I missed that.
No, I was just wondering how many rounds it's been so far. This is kind of incredible. So attacking Silmar.
That's a good. Things have not gone quite according to plan.
We got
I
him
don't
right where
think.
we want him.
Yeah, we do got him surrounded. Like if he tries to back away.
A 19 Silmar's AC,
Oh fuck.
but he's going to shield, which will prevent him from getting hit by 2 attacks.
God damn! Don't forget with the hex, he's got disadvantage on all those. If they use
It's
dexterity.
only ability checks, not attack rolls. Not saves.
But isn't an attack roll not a form
Jeremy Crawford,
of
3
ability
types
check?
of rolls: ability roll, ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws.
God damn it! It was worth a try.
It's okay. I'm gonna make a death save for the dude, and then it's Silmar's turn.
Oh, come on.
It looked like it was gonna be a 20 for a second there.
Oh, it didn't even show up in the stream. It was blocked by the turn order window.
Okay, so Silmar is gonna do a stabby stab with his rapier, and that's gonna hit and do some damage.
All right.
Okay. Fine. All right. What do you got for me, Colin?
It's working for me. I'm seeing red. I'm swinging that mace again. Missed that time.
He pays you no heed, and you miss. Is there a bonus action you got for me?
No, I only got 1 spell slot left. I'm hanging on to that for right now.
Sir Kato.
All right, bonus action.
Wrathful Smite. You are going all out with the bonus actions. So that's concentrating, and
I got
you
him
are
in. Well,
currently
this
concentrating
guy
on
blew
hex.
the head off another. Oh, in that case, no wrathful smite.
Yeah,
Take it back. The hex is a bit more useful right now.
that's okay. That's okay.
In that case, just going in with the bone sword.
Bone sword, go. And that's a no. Do you have anything else for your bonus action before I move on?
Let me check. I'm pretty sure I don't, but nope.
Okay. So the assassin misses twice. And we go to Silmar, who's going to attack with he's going to just stick to the rapier. Wow. You guys are not meant to take this dude on. All right, Colin.
But it's happening.
Oh snap!
There it is. There's that advantage coming to play too. On, hit the 20 on the other one, but.
Hey, it's working. Don't knock it if it's working.
Oh shit, you need damage. Apologies.
Yep. Oh, it's all good. It's all good, my dudes. We're here to have fun. It's not fun, then we're not doing it right. Kato.
At that point, you're not doing it right.
It's your turn, my dude.
Yeah.
Don't just say that and then not follow it up with the turn.
God damn it!
All right, Skemetars. Has anyone? No. Well, Colin was the only one to hit in that last initiative order.
Yeah.
Is he finally gonna turn on me?
Yeah, it's weird how that keeps working out.
All right, this guy fucking dies finally.
Oh,
Stole my
he's
pistol
dead?
and he gets the kill.
All right, I don't have to roll death saves for that dude anymore. He's dead.
Oh,
All right,
long.
rapier strike. Everybody's rolling a 15 tonight. Colin,
Oh, all right. Keep the luck going, I guess, for me. Oh, is that one there?
that's a 19. That's gonna hit.
Woo!
Nice. I'm over half. I would like a little more, but come on. It's working.
I don't know how. Kato.
Motherfucker!
Poor Eric is just like. All right.
I'm doing my own things. It's fine.
I don't blame you. 2 whiffs by the elf. The other elf misses.
Just keep missing.
Cleric. Well, wait. Okay, yeah. Cleric goes.
Oh, that one missed, yeah.
Misses. Kato goes. Maybe you two should switch spots. Or something.
God damn.
Oh god. I don't know. I don't remember if we've run into this. Are you doing negative effects on crit fails?
Negative effects? What?
The worst thing is
Yeah.
I can't threaten digital dice with a hammer when they fail me.
Is it my turn again? Wow.
Oh.
All right, this will cause Silmir to shield. Reduce that spell slot. And Silmir will Rapier Strike. All right.
Finally, someone hit.
There it is. Colin.
Okay. Run it again. That didn't work either. My luck is running out.
All right. May I suggest? Can I suggest something to you?
Of course.
Just take a little step right here.
Okay.
That's all. You don't have to.
Okay. What is the
All right.
purpose? I'm not sure.
Now
I'm
Kato
not
can
picking
step
up.
there.
Oh, I gotcha.
And
Would
then
that
if
provoke
Kato
an attack of
leaves,
opportunity?
you can step there. It's not an attack opportunity to move there.
No, you would
Just
stay
have to.
within his range, so.
I gotta be sure at this point. This guy friggin' is.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have the sentinel feet or anything. All right,
Oh
so that was a
shit.
miss, Kato.
I see and appreciate.
So now I'm now I'm rolling with advantage since I'm hitting from behind.
Yeah. Only he uses his reaction to face you. Ah! I'm just trying to show you guys what you can do a little bit.
It's a trap.
16 will whiff.
That's
All
the
right.
same number each
All right. He thinks that Kato is trying to get
time.
creative, so he's going to attack you, Kato. No. Let's see. Does it a 19 hit?
Yes, a 19 hits. My
Oh, okay. I'm
AC's
sorry.
18.
Five slashing damage.
Mm.
Right.
I can only handle one of you.
Without a reaction, Silmar has the rear position and is gonna stab with his rapier. At advantage. Missing. Okay. He's gonna sidestep. Then we'll move to Colin.
And so Colin can now come around here. And that would put me back into the advantage, correct? question mark?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try again. There's a 22.
All right, that will hit the dude.
10 points.
10 points of damage. Makes him look pretty bad.
I'm digging it.
Is there anything else you want to do before you end your turn?
No, not yet.
Okay. Kato.
Finally!
All right. Wait, oh man, an 18 on the die is not a 19 on the die. Dang. That was almost a crit, my dude.
Almost. I'll take a hit.
All right,
at
so
this
you
point.
do your hex damage, your blade damage, plus your proficiency bonus, yeah?
Yep.
So go ahead and roll that hex damage.
Oh yeah, from the hex.
Okay. So Kato, how do you do this?
That's enough.
Wait, we finally killed the guy?
Yeah.
So after this very frustrating dance around where he's facing me, right?
Yes.
So finally, like Kato stabs him in the gut, then swings the blade upward, and the two upper halves of him kind of like.
From stem to skull.
Yep.
Right on. That is the end of combat. Well done, Rip Tug.
Is there? Well, on that, are there any clerics in the city who we can pay for revival services to bring Tug back, or is that it for him?
You got 5,000 gold for a raised dead spell, or is it
It
1,000?
was worth asking. It was worth asking. It was
A
worth asking.
Revivify wouldn't do the trick here. Just because you haven't, it's up to a minute on Revivify. I mean, it
even
would
then,
be
it's a
hard
third level spell.
hard to do, but you guys could do it maybe in the future if you wanted to. Eric, have you thought about what you want to do at this point?
I mean, I don't know what your question means.
Do you want to make a new character? Are you trying to like hold out for your character to live or to come back?
He's definitely not coming back.
Or are you
That's
going to
for sure.
rage quit? I really hope you
Rage
don't,
quit.
because
Fuck
that would
this.
suck. That would suck for me. I really like you being here.
Yeah.
YouTube.
There's that poisonous pistol shot. I shared it into the Discord so you guys know it's legit 41 damage. All right, so what does this dude have on him?
Holy crap.
You guys want to know?
Absolutely.
Let's see if the mayor ever
Let's
learned that
see.
detect magic spell.
I just
You guys know if he did or not?
I can do detect
believe
magic
he
to see
did.
what magic he
Oh,
has
you can,
got.
yeah, okay. So you see the magic
Like,
on him. And what magic is on him?
This should be back to normal, but
You see that he has a pair of magical boots.
These boots are magic. Not sure what sort of magic. I just know that they are magic. That's a whole other spell to figure out what exactly they are.
Yeah, they have like the school of enchantment on them, I think. Saved the life of a tug for a pair of boots. Obviously, there's the gun. He also has some packets of what is known as smoke powder. There's 3 left. 3 packets of smoke powder. And yeah, some random loot, which will get you here. $17 silver. And you also have his pistol, obviously, which you don't know how to use.
We might as well hold on to that anyway, just because, holy shit.
That might be worth something to somebody.
All right, so clearly looting him.
So you have completed this quest for the most part, and we just need to like maybe go turn it in. However, I think Tug was like the lead on that quest. It was kind of like Tug was looking into it.
I'm snatching these boots.
Yeah.
I'm snatching these boots. I lost my pistol. I'm taking the boots. All right, so we need proof of death for both of them.
Well,
Hell, for everyone.
Silmar is like, we could take his head.
I don't know that I could stomach taking Tug's head.
No, yeah. You're
This
gonna
guy,
take
sure.
everything but Tug's head.
Arcanavore is going to give him exactly what he's getting.
Eric, talk to me, man.
What do you want me to say? You guys are playing a game.
Right, you're part of the game. You're here at the table.
you're still here, just you're just
Yeah,
a little less lively than normal at the moment.
there's nothing to say.
Do you have another character that you would want to play? Like, there's
I don't even
definitely a
know.
conversation we have to have here.
Because here's the thing: 4-player, 4-character, 4 PC campaign. We got a charisma, we got intelligence, we got a wisdom. Only thing that was missing was the rogue. The rogue just died. My sister gonna come back as another rogue. I'm trying to decide what the fuck I'm supposed to do here. Either
You can come
either
back
we
as
either we
any
miss
kind
out.
of character you want.
No, right. So either we miss out on what's it called, like the capacity to find traps, thieves' tool pick locks, or anything along those lines, unless somebody plans on multi-classing, or I just basically almost literally say, "No, my death didn't happen. I come back as a level 2 rogue who just happens to look different." So I'm trying to figure out if there's any other capacity to play a character that has the capacity to do all the things that a rogue does without actually being rogue. Otherwise,
It
like
could be a ranger. They also do
they don't. That's the thing. Like they don't have
dexterity.
thieves tools. They don't have
Be a
stealth.
criminal.
Well, yeah, sure. But in order to be a criminal, I have to basically be a dex guy. Like the death doesn't feel real if I have to come back as basically the same character archetype.
Tank it up, bro.
So don't.
But then the party's literally
You could always be a dex-based fighter.
yeah, but the party's still handicapped.
Tank it up, bro.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well,
Figure it out.
yeah, just throwing stuff out there. I know. I get that we're in kind of an oddball situation right here, considering death.
Did you give us XP for that fight or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out if I was to include Tug into the experience.
There's nobody to include.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Tug's ghost will haunt our bar?
Oh no, he's fucked off.
You each
Oh,
gain
God.
367 experience.
$12.24.
And Eric, given the fact that everyone has the same experience total, except for Tug, if you roll a new character, you're gonna have the same amount of experience as the whoever has the least amount of experience in the party right now. Everybody has the same amount of experience, so you're gonna be coming back at full experience, basically. So you have a level 3 character to build, and everybody is level 3. But seriously, a barbarian with a decent dexterity with a criminal background is pretty good with traps.
We could always kind of call it here and take a break and let him mull it over if he feels like it.
There's nothing
Just
to mull
'cause
over.
We are taking a break right here and mulling it over.
Fair enough.
I thought that's
Either way, it's up to him because, like, his character.
right. I know. I'm just throwing some ideas, some spaghetti against the wall to see if anything might stick.
Maybe
You
Doug
don't
has a
have
twin
to
brother
be
named Rug.
beholden to a party role. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I also
You're
don't
all
want
wizards.
yeah, that's what I don't like being. Like, I've done the whole let's all be the same character, or let's have a completely empty role, and basically, because this is a module, right? So
Not
there's
exactly, but yes.
there's aspects to the module that the rogue's supposed to handle, theoretically.
Not
And we're
everybody has a
basically
rogue.
avoiding, yeah, most do. Like, it's pretty much the most played class officially. And like, we're just basically skipping all that content.
Listen, I don't know who in the party is supposed to be the tank right now, but typically there's always a tank. And the fact that you guys don't really have a tank is okay.
I mean,
And I feel the same
having a tank
way
wouldn't have
about
helped.
rogue class stuff.
I mean, Kato's been our sponge for a while. Seems pretty
Right.
adept at
Yeah.
finding the traps.
Trap Roomba.
May not be
At
the way
least
we
you got to
want.
go. At least you went out like from like. At least you didn't go out like like in a stupid way, like you fell down a hole or something.
In any case, like, I'm not gonna have a character made by tonight, so you might as well keep playing without me if you guys decide to.
No, I think if you're not going to participate anymore tonight, then that's definitely where we should put a pin in it. But I would like to take the opportunity of this evening and spend it working on the campaign. Even if we're not playing, we can be talking about shit.
That sounds good to me. Actually, I can try and do some graphical overlay type of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to leave the stream live, or should I go ahead and shut it down?
I'll leave that up to the table. I don't care either way. Maybe it'd be good to.
I mean,
keep it on.
I would just as soon let it run. There might be some entertaining shit we want to go back and reference
Right.
later. So
Exactly. And if it's B-side, then it's B-side. So I killed my player tonight. Do I feel about it?
Not
bad
on
about
purpose,
it? Yes.
hopefully.
But it was
You really
an
shouldn't.
RNG moment. An RNG.
I'm still surprised that they, like, was the CR for this quest anywhere close to what we were?
It's
just wondering.
So Saloon Ex Brindis is a CR4 with
That
boots
makes
of
sense.
Elvenkind and a pistol from
That
hell.
makes a lot of sense.
I know what my boots are now.
Well,
at the end
now
of the
that
day, we
we're
still
out
took
of
him down,
game,
but still.
I'm just going to remind that Silmir spent 100 of his gold to buy a pearl for a specific reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's
and
it.
that doesn't get used up when he casts it.
Yeah, so if anybody's wondering, like I was waiting for somebody to remember that he knows identify because he's used it a bunch of times. I was
Should we
doing
go ahead and
Yeah,
level
he
up our
has it.
character?
He has it. That's why you guys know, is because he told you.
Boots of elven kind? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
advantage on dexterity checks, I think, and you like move silently. Like your footsteps don't make sounds. I think that's the
Word up to Big Bird. Steps make no
I
sound regardless of the
will
surface. You also have
put one into the
advantage on
game for us here
dexterity
and
checks that
make it
rely on
accessible
moving
to everybody
silently.
here. Boots of Elvenkind.
I already found it in the compendium.
Right. No, but this is like you can look at it in the compendium, but here in the party magic items is where it's at. So, and then
Gotcha.
if Tug has this, then I can put it in his folder, and that way we can keep track of the magic items. You know what I mean? Like your tankard of sobriety.
Is anybody
And
gonna search
equipped.
Tug?
Are we gonna continue with some of the more minutia type of stuff
Just wondering if
before we
anybody
finish
would
up?
have searched Tug.
Yeah. I think we should.
Okay, so on
Well, it's fresh in
on
our
my
memory.
agenda it would be search all the bodies in the area, anything that we can find on Saloon, anything we can find on Tug, anything we can find on Heldar. He's been dead too long. I can't remember what his name is anymore. So I guess that would be first order of business. As long as Kato and Silmir don't want to pull me off to do anything else.
Hildar has a note from his ex-girlfriend that is like an apology letter for not showing up. But other than that, he has
sent a note.
No possessions to speak of on his person besides some leather armor and a crossbow that he never shot.
Okay, so I am gonna grab the note just as proof of death, and hopefully we can reach out to next of kin. Not that I'm personally gonna do anything with it other than hand it off, but anyway. So we've got the guy's gun, and then
Who wants to hold on to the pistol?
Silmir has it at this point. I was gonna let him.
Okay.
I got the boots. I'm alright with that. I could definitely use
I
the
look
dex
at you
boost.
guys' party and I say we subtract the rogue, then you're missing that part. But then if you were to add like a tanky person, it fills that corner out. You know what I mean? That roll out. So as long as you're like addressing a role of some kind, I don't care. What it doesn't have to be. You don't have to do anything in this campaign.
I don't know. I just
This
wouldn't feel comfortable leaving something so wide open like that.
That's why I suggested like maybe just taking some time to mull it over a little extra, weigh the options and all that.
There's nothing to mull over. There's only really one. Either make another rogue, or make a fighter scout.
A fighter scout?
Well, the option is make a new character.
Well,
At that point, even more options open up because there's a lot of possibilities.
we are also
don't,
about
like-
to all hit levels too. Like
Yeah,
we
you
are.
do have to level up your characters.
there is always that possibility to start multi-classing.
Sure.
Saying.
Hey, go 2-1.
It doesn't have
on
to
something.
necessarily be, a complete whole. We can still, maybe not as well, but we can still try and fill that gap a little bit.
Just gonna point it out here that like none of you are dex based, besides Silmir, and Silmir is a blade
Yes.
song.
This is true.
So even then,
Yeah.
he like both of you can't multi-class into rogue because you need a 13 dex to multi-class. So
See what you get.
Silmir can, but he's the completely wrong like type of wizard to do it.
Mm.
Like he wants to be a melee kind of wizard. Blade Song, up the AC, up the whatever other bonuses Blade Song gives you. They forgot.
What if you played a character that was like not something, oh, I have to fill this party role or do this or do that, but like just, oh, this is a really like a character I wanted to play.
Yeah, I don't function like that, I guess is the best way to put it. Like
Just
like
there's a
I'm
bit
not
of
gonna
OCD.
hang out like like let's put it this way. I would never hang out with a group of people if nobody had the car. You know what I mean? There has to be somebody who brings the drinks, somebody who brings the grass, somebody who brings the tunes, somebody who has the car. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's not a party.
I get you.
Okay.
You prefer a group that has like all the roles filled and all that.
Like I don't have any like RP. Oh, I want to be
But
although,
even with Tug here, you guys don't have all the roles, so.
Well,
besides
you could always
tank,
just play a different type of rogue. There's many
Good.
rogue subclasses.
or a bard.
Or a bard. Yeah, bards are cool.
Something I wanted to do with a thief
Versatile as fuck.
is to play a thief with a little bit of spell casting so I could like use Green Flame Blade and casks of oil to get people oily and then Green Flame Blade.
So now that I think about it, now that I think about it,
Oh, I gotta download fucking 7-zip.
there is one class
WinRAR.
that might literally be a rogue without being a rogue.
Oh, what class?
The Bard Whispers. They basically get psychic sneak attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's an
yeah,
option.
that one's pretty good. Any bard, really, as long as you picked up a Thieves' Tools proficiency, could fill in
What is that? Street urchin and criminal, right?
street urchin, criminal, or
What is it?
there's like a
Agent?
page in the
Faction
player's
agent?
handbook that people like never read.
Faction agent? And I know you can build your own. Faction.
Right.
Just
So, like, if you had like a background in mind, or a story to a background option, right, that involved a feature that isn't there, I would let you maybe adjust it. You know what I mean? Like if you were playing a street urchin wizard and you wanted to trade in something for the Arcana skill or something, you know. Backgrounds. I don't think Faction Agent would give you a tool proficiency. I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, I was thinking from a different campaign. I was a faction agent and I had Thieves' Tools anyway, proficiency, so that's why I thought my character got it from faction agent.
Like the Inheritor background, you know, maybe instead of the gaming set or the musical instrument, you know, you picked up the Thieves' Tools because whoever you're inheriting all this shit from was like a thief.
Possibly.
You know, a little spin on that, I don't mind. It just depends on the story, which to me is just as important.
The faction agent was more to explain where the fuck this character was going to come from. because it's easy to say I was part of the Zents when you hand in this. I could literally be that bard you guys got the mission from. Oh shit!
No,
I'm
he's not
sorry.
be Davil's Star Song, but you could be his major domo.
Sure, I can be his what's the term for when the main guy is study up or back
Understudy.
study?
Understudy.
His understudy, yeah. Hey guys, this gig isn't going great. This guy never gives up. I need a new gig. I'm just, like the faction agent's literally just not to say, oh hey guys, I'm a new guy around here. You guys need a bard to follow you around, sing of your adventures. Plus, it fits in with the College of Whispers.
You could
Deception.
be a City Watch investigator who snuck his way into the Zentarm. That's probably a bad idea.
If I'm going to be a City Watch investigator, I might as well pick the Intuition rogue.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. I really like Mastermind. It's one of my favorites.
Mastermind's too RP heavy, and you need like a good RP group to do it with. Otherwise, you never have the opportunity to be like, hey, look at all these cool features I get, but can never use. Did
Give somebody advantage with your bonus action. It's pretty good.
Did what's his face leave?
Looks like it.
Gotcha.
He just got cut off again. I don't know.
It's probably his internet. Well, guys, maybe this is where we should leave it for the night. My dog is driving me absolutely fucking crazy.
Sure. I'll see if I can figure out what I'm going to do before next session.
Try to keep in contact with me during the week.
Sure.
Like, oh, I have this idea. How could we fit it into the narrative kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right. See you guys.
Okay, Steve. Thank you for being patient and hosting this
Hasta
video.
Luigi.
Thank you, Eric, for letting me kill your character.
There was nothing I could do about it.
All right. Later, guys.
Well, you handled yourself very well throughout, so good job.
What's that handle? This does mark the first time that I was at full health and something one-shot me.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
That's and goes down in the book of D&D achievements. Something popped up at the
3d10.
top right corner of my screen when that happened.
I wonder if they ever thought, like, what happens when this guy crits something? Like,
I mean, CR4 is supposed to be 4 level 4 people. So, guess that.
I don't. That rule of thumb is. I don't know. Maybe that's how they intended it, but it's not necessarily always how it works.
It's not always how it works, but
You guys could have waited to do that job. I wasn't
didn't know.
It's a second level quest to go and take that guy on.
Okay. Anyway, good night, guys.
Good night.